Odilo Sports Info here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel, because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Yeah, you guys, so one of my subs, they sent me this video from Fanon, right? And they gave me the timestamp. So I just put it at 8:04. But and it's almost on the end of his live stream, I guess, of this morning. But this guy right here, see, on this video, I guess he starts discrediting, Terrence Bud Crawford and a historic factor of being undisputed, right? It's only 7 boxers right now, right, that's on the men's side that has been undisputed, right, in the 4-belt era, right? So it would be historic for Earl Spence Jr. to do it. But I want you to listen to this guy and watch how he contradicts himself. He's going to say, he's going to say all this about undisputed. Then he's going to say, I don't want to. I mean, like, the guy is just like, they all over the place. They don't want to see the fight. They want to keep pushing these narratives, right? But just listen. Just listen.
That fight, if that is true, but if Eddie saying he ain't gonna fight in Dallas, come on, man, you're tripping. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna talk about. I already said I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait till we hear Eddie. What's it? All I know is whatever Steven Espinoza is willing to pay. That's how much it's worth. However much Steven Espinoza is willing to pay is the answer to that question. How much are they willing to pay you? When Bob Arum says, man, that guy ain't even my problem anymore. Just what I said, Dope Live is always OG, big salute. Thank you, brother. Look, man, will we pay for Errol making history? Errol ain't making history. That ain't no making history. Man, I'm not putting that making history on Errol. Errol will be an undisputed champion in welterweight, and there's been a bunch of undisputed champions in welterweight. Stop it. That's the rule. The majority of welterweight champions in the history of boxing were undisputed. Okay? Zab Judah was an undisputed welterweight champion. So was Corey Spinks. All right? And for all intents and purposes, so was Floyd Mayweather Jr. Because when he turned pro, all you needed was 3 belts to become undisputed, and they switched it up on him after the fact. I couldn't give a fat rat about the 4-belt era. The 4-belt era has been 20 years. When did this 4-belt era? Who cares about the 4-belt era? I don't care. He's not the first undisputed guy in the 4-belt era. It's not. There's been 7, 8 of them now. Okay? So whatever. There's a bunch of undisputed champions now. It's not historic. They've already done it. Bernard Hopkins did it. Jermaine Taylor did it. Josh Taylor did it. Usyk did it. Canelo did it. Jamel did it. Stop with all this. Stop all of that. Stop all of that stuff about historic when it just happened last week. Dude, undisputed is the only way you're supposed to be a champion. I say you're not a champion unless you are. Okay? I don't care. There are a bunch of titles. I don't care about undisputed. I want to see those guys fight. Because undisputed, we doing revisionist. Look, I'm not doing no revisionist history. I don't know where y'all keep getting all this crap. and 2090. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. 3 billion, 2 billion, blah, 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 blah. Okay? I don't care. All right? Don't care about the belts. Don't care. $7 in the belt. Hold on 1 second. $7. Hold on.
Now you heard that. It's all about discrediting Crawford. I don't care. I don't care about the 4-belt era. It's not historic. It's not historic, even though 7 boxers only did it. But it's not historic. And I played that video for educational purposes only, right? But I just wanted y'all to hear the narratives that's just going to continue to go on. It's all about discrediting, right, Terrence Bud Crawford. And this is the same guy, right, who just came out and said that Terrence Bud Crawford, he wanted $20 million in a 50-50 split, right? And we know his sources are full of shit, right? Because he just make up stuff off the top of his brain, right? But today, I heard in this live stream, he said, yeah, he needs to just take the $5 million, right? In a 60-40 split. So which one is it, bro? You said 20 million yesterday. Now it's 5 million today, right? Then you contradicted yourself. Then you said you want to see the fight, but you don't care about Undisputed, right? You just, bro, like you just all over the place. Just say you don't want to see the fight because you want to continue to push narratives against Terrence Bud Crawford. So your channel can continue to grow and you can continue to get super chats. Just say that, bro. We know what it is, right? We know what it is, Fanon. But I just love exposing you guys, man, because it's easy peasy, man. It's easy work. It's really easy work, man. So now the 4-belt era doesn't mean that much no more, right? See, when we get down to right when it's time to happen, oh man, like that 4-belt era stuff don't mean nothing to me, right? Then you go to his comment section and they all agree, oh yeah, like Terrence Crawford, he doing this, Terrence Crawford, he doing that. They just believe this guy. And it's pathetic, bro. Literally pathetic. It's literally pathetic, man. But this is how it's gonna go, you guys, man. I just want to do this quick video, man, so you guys can hear this. If y'all didn't hear it, when I first did it, y'all can go on the playback, and just listen to the guy. I don't care about Undisputed. It's not historic. Just shitting on the fight. Steady shitting on the fight. Instead of pumping up the fight like Earl Spence Jr., yeah, man, he needs Undisputed. You feel what I'm saying? Now he needs to go for Undisputed. This dude is on there saying, I don't care about Undisputed. I don't care about that. It's not a historical factor, right? I don't care. Weirdo shit, bro. Not a boxing fan. A narrative pusher. Him, Blue Blood, all those guys on that side are narrative pushers, man. And they disgusting for boxing. Period. I don't care what nobody say. Those channels are some of the main reasons that we don't get the fights that we want. Right? Because they push out narratives, and these boxers, they know they can run with these narratives. For real, for real. But yeah, you guys, like y'all can go and look at the playback, and I'm just gonna leave it there, man. But this is just disgusting, and this is why we don't get what we want. Right? Oh, Undisputed don't mean nothing to me. Right? I mean, come on, man. But let me see if I can play a little bit more. Well, I'm going to play a little bit more. A couple more minutes.
$7.
Let's listen.
All right, $7, don't abuse it. You want to watch $7.
Oh, okay. No, he going into some other stuff. But yeah, you guys, like, that's just what it's about. Discredit the fight, shit on the fight, right? It's whatever Espinoza offers you, right? You said $20 million the other day that that he want $20 million. And then you saying today he should just accept $5 million. So which one is it, bro? If they trying to offer him 5 and he want 20, I don't think Crawford is asking for that much money. I think that's a flat out lie. You feel what I'm saying? I know he wants to get paid more than $6 million, and $5 million ain't more than $6 million. He made $6 million versus Sean Porter. So for Undisputed and a tougher fight than Sean Porter, he's supposed to get less money, right? Then y'all always go back to the Floyd Mayweather. Oh, well, Floyd Mayweather, he did this, he did that. Huh? Neither one of these guys are Floyd Mayweather or Oscar De La Hoya. And that's just a fact. But, man, the guy is disgusting, man. But let me take it back a little bit, man, so I can play a little bit, so I can play what the dude said. Okay, just listen to a little bit what he said. I took it back a little bit.
And then have to deal with you in the future? Dog, man, that's why, hey, man, I'm telling you, brother, I can see. Dude, I've read, man. Dude, you talking about people's pocketbooks, man. You talking about people's pocketbook. And dude, when Bob Arum said, look, man, I'm losing money on this guy. He's turning down fights, and I'm losing money on this guy. And you got your promoter for years and years literally saying, dude, I'm not doing a long-term contract with him anymore. The only way that I'm going to work with Bud is it's on a fight-by-fight basis. If we can come up with a fight where the fight makes sense and it's financially works for me and works for him, we can do business. But if not, it's not going to happen. That's what Bob Arum said. So why would you expect Al Haymon to do anything different? Gonna be like, look, dude, you got to give me something. You got to give Cat something. You can't be out here talking about where the fight's not. You ain't in the position to tell people where the fight's going to be. You're really not even in the position to tell people how much money's going to get paid. Nobody wants you. Just real. Dog, seriously, man. It's like an ugly chick walking into a room being snotty about who's asking her to dance. Dog, the goofy's the only one that's asking you. No.
See, don't you hear that? Don't you? It's like nobody wants you. What? The number one pound for pound fighter in the world. Nobody wants you. The guy is a bozo, man. And we got to just call it what it is. He made a whole lie up on Bob Arum. Even though we know that Bob Arum would have loved for Terrence Bud Crawford to sign back with him. Loved it. Right? He didn't want no Terrence Crawford on no fight-by-fight basis. He wanted Crawford to sign back with him. He never wanted him to leave Top Rank. But yeah, you guys, man, I'm just going to leave it there, man, because I don't want to ramble too long about this, man. But this is just disgusting. And this is why we can't get the fights we want to get. Because it's narratives from dudes like this who pushing bullshit on the internet. And then these fighters see it and they just run with that narrative. Right? These promoters see it. They run with that narrative. Feed into these, these fans who don't do no research. And then we end up arguing back and forth. Then we never get the damn fight. Right? Then one of these guys end up losing. Then the fight is just done. But yeah, you guys, man, I'm going to leave it there. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. I'm gone.